What's up, chat? How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Let's get that volume going. Oh, today is a good day. And for those of you watching on YouTube, I'm sorry that you won't get to see this. But today, our emotes are here. So for those of you new to the channel, we did hit affiliate recently. We got some really generous gift subs on our first affiliate stream, and so now we got a whole bunch of emotes to work with. So those are live. I'm hoping we can get 2 more subs in the next few weeks and get up to 35, and then all of these emotes will be at the tier 1 level, so anyone who's subscribed to the channel will have access to them. Hey Vaughn, good to see ya, good to see ya. Oh, how did you not get a gift sub, Vaughn? We're asking the real questions here. Hey Art Cat, good to see you, good to see you. Hope you're having a nice Tuesday. You know what, Vaughn? I gotta hit you up. You gotta be able to use these emotes. Alright, let's get into some gameplay. But yeah, thanks for everyone who's turning in here right at the beginning, and shout out to those of you watching on YouTube. We're gonna be playing some standard today, probably for the majority of the stream. Been playing some Rush Warrior. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of the Jiraxis subbing notification, Art Cat. We're going to be playing some Rush Warrior. I've been having a lot of success with this deck, both on and off stream, so very excited to keep playing it and see how high we can climb into Legend. So the Imprison, Gunarg is easily the best turn 1 play in the deck. Athletic Studies is pretty good for filling out the curve. Hey Vaughn, I've only been affiliate for a little bit, so I'm shocked you weren't gifted on Saturday, because I don't know if you were there on Saturday, but we had mad support coming out from Heroic Buffalo, and I wanted, so I'm surprised he didn't get one of the ones he gifted. But man, the emotes are good, the emotes are fire, so I want to make sure y'all can use those. But yeah, we got a bunch of new channel points live and stuff too, and my opponent is already making some weird plays. I'm just gonna kill that. Yeah, Vaughn's got the emotes in the chat. But yeah, we got the emotes, we got some new channel points rewards. We got a long-term reward for the next month if people contribute 50,000 channel points over the next month to the bonus stream reward. Then I'm going to do a bonus stream series with Heroic Buffalo, who's a good friend of mine, and I convinced him the other day to download Baldur's Gate 3. Which is a really, really awesome game. That's still in early access. So I'm hoping we can get him on stream and we'll do some online multiplayer for that. And who knows, we may even get more than just him on there. Because that game, you can play with up to 4. So we got Rokara here. Rokara is just pretty insane. We have like a really big tempo advantage over our opponent now. Yeah, Vaughn. Artcat did all my emotes. I dropped her email in the Facebook group the other day. Oh, yo, Artcat. Thank you for the gifties. Well, there it is, chat. Day 1. We've hit our goal. So you know what that means. We gotta make a new goal, but we'll get rid of this new emote slot part of it. So we got that covered. Big thank you to you, Art Cat. That's super generous. On our opponents here. But yeah, okay, so now we're at the 35 sub mark, which means that we hit our 4 emote slots. So right now, this what emote is a tier 2, but I'll get that moved down to tier 1 for the next stream. Oh man, I've got so much stuff. Let's draw some cards. Samaro's really good. Bumper Car's really good. So we're gonna athletic studies and try to hit a 1 or another Rokara. Alright, well, I was planning on conditioning this turn, but Rokara is busted, so we're gonna play Rokara. My opponent should just be super dead now. But yeah, Vaughn, I did some thinking after your stream this morning. It's like, I've watched a lot of anime. I've watched a lot of anime over the years. And so choosing like my favorite, easy win. Rogue's an easy matchup. I think the Rogue deck's bad. But yeah, so I've been doing some thinking about it, and I think the answer for me, at least right now, is really kind of a toss-up. I think I give the edge to Violet Evergarden. I think that's like a really beautiful anime. Like, just has a kind of powerful message. And then another one that I really like, just have some good memories around, is Code Geass. So those two, I'd say, are up there, but pretty much any of the classics, I really, really love them all.
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
Artcat says, weird, it logged me out right after the subs went through, so I don't know if my recent message is sent. But yeah, wanted to help you hit your first goal for today, and why not, Vaughn? I'd love to help. Oh yeah, we're building networks. That's definitely one of the things that this community is about. But yeah, so Artcat, I actually gave your email to another person in our community earlier today, so you might have an email in your inbox. I don't know how proactive people are going to be about that, but we'll see. Okay, so this is no minion mage, which has definitely fallen out of popularity recently. Man, this hand is bad. Maybe I should have played these. One of these last turn. Vaughn, you haven't watched the first. You haven't seen Violet Evergarden, Vaughn? That's like one of the... Oh, this is super awkward. Violet Evergarden is like... I don't know if it's the only really popular Netflix anime, but it's like a very famous Netflix anime. You know, you can find it on other websites. I'm sure you know how that goes, but... And then obviously Code Geass is one of the older ones. But yeah, trying to think when Violet Evergarden came out. It's only a few years old, within the last 3 or 4 years. Oh, and for those of you in the chat, how's the game audio? I've messed with my audio settings a little bit recently, and so I'm not sure how well it's coming through right now. That's annoying, but fine.
You aren't even ready for this.
Nice, fine. Yeah, Artcat is definitely a Discord user. So, I'm sure I can send her an invite to that after I'm off stream today. Yeah, devolving missiles is brutal there. At least it didn't hit my playmaker. That's big game. So playmaker, it lets me copy like a lot of the minions that I play, so it just creates some really good value. And so it living, yeah, Vaughn, I can. Our cat and I are friends outside of the stream, so I can just send her a direct invite after I'm off today. Okay. So they used a fireball on one of my minions, which is good for me. I think we're gonna athletic studies. Kargath is probably important against mage. Then I'll conditioning and get the Kargath now. And then I am going to save the weapon charge because it looks like my mana is going to be tied up for a little bit, so I think it'll be a while before I can play this axe. Shooting Star. Okay, so this is like a more modern, minion mage. A lot of the older lists are not playing Shooting Star. So I do want to kill that. But it's a question of how. Because at this point, I'm a little worried about hitting it with my face. So yeah, I think I'm gonna War Mob Challenger it. And then Bumper Car Hero Power. Music level is good, I'm still able to vibe. Okay, cool. That's, I just want to keep obviously my audio and the game audio in balance. But basically, anytime I can fit in a hero power, it's really good in this matchup because the way my opponent's deck generally wins is by knocking my, hitting me with direct damage spells. And so this is a free resource for me that gives me extra health, basically. And now I'm ahead on board, so that's really good too. I'm hoping next turn I can play Watley while he still draws me 3 cards. I'm feeling okay about this at this point. And this would be a big win for me if I won. So the way the games work at the level we're playing at is this is just like my overall rank on the US server. So if I beat someone who's ranked 2000, like my rank should go up quite a bit. Okay, that needs to die. So I think we're just gonna stage dive. That's a great draw. Conditioning Samuro.
My blade seeks vengeance. I hear and obey.
And now this turn I am gonna attack with my weapon because next turn I'm almost certainly playing Watley into the pirate that he's gonna draw. feel like we should be able to win pretty easily from here, but I honestly don't know. Okay, so Rindor being my face is a little scary. And the second Incanter's Blow is also pretty scary. We're still definitely ahead. That's gonna need to die. So what we're gonna do this turn, get Watley down. Then he draws me 3 cards, which is pretty insane. And I'm just gonna get a ton of pressure in. Just have a bunch of minions in play, 2 of which that don't die to Flame Strike. So right now my opponent's dead through Flame Strike, which is their best board clear option. So I should be able to win pretty easily next turn, and I don't think they can kill me from 19. They got Brain Freeze, Shooting Star. They're just playing a bunch of stuff. Oh, into Flame Strike? Alright. They're not literally dead. I'm gonna put them to 1. But as they say, 1 is not 0. These are all about the same. I'll take the Tent Trasher, but I don't think it'll matter much. Next turn I'm going to try to play one of my cards with a weapon and kill them. Hey, Big Show, you're up in here. How's it going? I need someone to try out my new channel point rewards. Big Show, your stream today was on point, man. It was a lot of fun with the GTA.
Crush your delusions of grandeur.
My opponent is trying so hard to not be dead,
With a cherry on top.
but they are just dead. Yeah. Let's go. We're climbing the ladder, folks. We're climbing the ladder. Gained about 200 rating points for that win. So again, for those of you new to the game, this is my overall rank on the NA server, and there are, I don't know, I'll say millions of players on the NA server. I don't know the exact number, but we're doing well. We're climbing up there. I don't think, this month's rating will reset in a few days. I think it'll reset. Yeah, it'll reset for Saturday stream. So Saturday stream will probably just be climbing the ladder, but we are on a roll right now. Alright, I'm going to be the one to do it. Big Show, I copied one of your channel points rewards.
Victory
or death.
Okay, so Warlock is a good matchup for us. We're going to keep the Ringmaster because he can draw us cards. And Warlock's a control deck, so drawing extra cards against him is going to be really good for us. The rest of my hand sucks. It's a classic. It's a classic. Yeah, so Big Show. I'm sure you're aware of the origin of that meme, but it's originally World of Warcraft is what like the YouTube video's from. And so Hearthstone is a card game based on World of Warcraft. And so there is an actual Leroy Jenkins Hearthstone card, which I think is hilarious. Okay, Bumper Car was a great draw. I don't really want to play this Crab Rider until it's buffed. So I'm going to play the Bumper Car, because I don't care if it dies. But basically, since we didn't get a fast start, the way we play this matchup is we try to wait until turn 5, and then this thing, conditioning, will upgrade, and then we're going to get a bunch of buff minions in our hands. So this trades with that. Kind of sucks, but I just want to make sure we're using our mana. That was the worst draw on our deck. That's a bummer. Alright, so we're going to coin out Watley this turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed.
And that sets us up next turn for the conditioning with a bunch of minions in hand. Wait, why did this... Oh. Yeah, that was pretty unlucky. Alright, this is going to be a hard one to win from where we are currently. I'm going to do what we can, but... So here we conditioning, play the Gennard, and then I play another Bumper Car and send it back to my opponent. But yeah, we just didn't get out to a fast enough start.
This is not what we stood for.
Okay, that's good for me. Because that's a pretty weak tempo play for my opponent. So next turn I can probably Samuro, clear their board, or get close. That clears their board. Alright, so we can Parade Leader, Samuro, get him. And now I'm pretty far ahead on board, and notably my opponent only has 7 mana crystals. That's what the 7 out of 7 means. And so their best board clear card costs 8. So this is basically a free turn for me to develop and get ahead. Alright, my opponent just got a lot of value, but I think we'll be okay.
For my master.
So we're gonna Rider, hit this, go face. Basically the goal here is to present enough of a threat that they feel obligated to use their Twisting Nether, but not commit so much of my resources as to not be able to recover from it. So we're walking a fine line here. And that sucks. This is like my least favorite card in the entire game. It's so overpowered. But if my opponent doesn't trade, they're just giving me free permission to play to the board. Alright.
Not a long time.
How's this?
This Crab Rider feels a little bad, but that's what we're gonna do. What does hydrate you? Yes, Ardcat, you got it exactly right. You know, I'm pretty good about drinking water, especially when it's a non-alcohol stream. But, you know, keeps me honest. Keeps me honest.
And the cycle of life is reborn.
Really? Okay. Oh, double strong, man. Alright, chat. This draw did not pan out.
Not a long time.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
We're gonna do what we can, but we didn't get out to a fast enough start to really hope to race this. Our best bet, we could try to combo kill them, but we need to draw some more cards for that. Yeah, I just had a Siphon Soul. We are in trouble. Okay, so if I can hit... That is not what I needed. So Playmaker, double Dark Moon Rider. I'm gonna give it a try. I think we're just dead though.
Here for a good time. Here for a good time. Not a long
Because we're at pretty low life, and they still have their two most powerful cards in their hand. So this one's going to be a tough one to win. Yeah, and they don't feel threatened at all if they're just tapping.
You face Jaraxxus,
Okay,
Lord of the Burning Legion.
they're giving us the tempo back by doing that. Do I want to play around another Twisting Nether? I think the answer is I can't beat another Twisting Nether, so we don't play around it.
Not on the fast puzzle. Built more tough.
Holy soul fragments, Batman. Alright, opponent, are you dead? I'm not even representing lethal. There's no way they're dead. This is a question of how cautious are they going to be. They top deck the Twisting Nether. Incredible. Hey, Silky Swags. How you doing, my guy? Good to see you here. I'll encourage you to check out our new channel point rewards. That's the word. We're just dead. Oh yeah, I love that pog. Can rock those emotes too. And Silky Swags, we hit 35 subs before you got in here, so that right now we have one emote that's locked to tier 2, and this is going to be coming to a tier 1 near you very soon. Alright, so that was tough. I'm really tempted to try this. Alright, chat. I'm going to pull you guys here. So Silky, I'm doing well. It's Tuesday. I had a good lecture this morning. I kind of have a chill week for the rest of the week. Just going to work on some teaching stuff. So I'm feeling good. But Chad, I need your opinion. So we're playing in Legend. We're trying to climb the ladder. There are very few aggro decks in Legend. The version of the deck I'm playing now is very, very good against aggro, but it can sometimes have some problems against control. This version of the deck loses some of the advantages against aggro, but has a lot of strong late game against control. So do we want to give this one a try? This is Savage's version of Rush Warrior. Yeah, Savage. Big fan of Savage. He and I had like a similar arc recently where the most recent set came out, they introduced the core set, and then we both got playing a lot of standard, and we're playing no minion mage. And then the nerf happened, and he stopped playing standard. I kept playing standard though. That's the difference between us.
Versus Jaina.
But yeah, Savage is one of, I'll call him my second favorite Hearthstone streamer. Alright, so against Mage, Crab Rider's great. Yeah, he did go back to Battlegrounds. Oh, and we got the Gnarg. This hand is insane, chat. This hand's so good. Number 1, Crypt? No. Number 1 is Brian Kibler. Brian Kibler used to be a Magic guy. He's a Magic the Gathering Hall of Famer, and now he does like all Hearthstone stuff, and his standard decks are sweet. And he plays a little bit of Battlegrounds, not a ton, but I love his standard content. Our opponent's on clickbait, so everyone, this game's gonna be a good one. You better be ready to watch the YouTube video later. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Silky Swags, how are you? Anything? What's going on? How's Michaela doing? All that stuff.
What to do? What to do?
Alright, turn 2 Enchanter's Flow. Got to golf after work. She's doing better. Can walk pretty much all the time without crutches now. That is doing better. Okay, chat. This game is blessed. My original plan was to athletic studies and try to discover Rokara, and instead we just got Rokara. And you know what they say about, 6 damage on turn 3?
Now that's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
we're gonna pour it on. Hey, Devilish! Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. I saw you were on earlier today. Hope your stream was good. Yeah. Welcome to the Why Not Us crew too. That's a really awesome group of people. You hit affiliate in no time. Oh wow. My mage opponent is feeling very full of themselves. Give me something I can play. I don't care what. Okay. That is a bummer. We're gonna take this Pearl Tusk because it is gonna be really good. But we can't play it this turn. So we're on the slow game plan now. Oh, we're up to 5 people in here now. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you're new to the stream, haven't been here before, my name's Oblong Osprey. I'm happy that you're here. We play a lot of Hearthstone on this channel, but we'll be starting to branch out into some variety content over the next few weeks. So stay tuned for that if you're not a big Hearthstone fan. And if you're new and you like what you see, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that follow button. It's a free way to help me out, help the channel grow. If you are really liking what you see, you can feel free to hit that subscribe button, and that is a monetary way to help me out. So don't feel obligated to do that, but regardless, I'm just happy that you're here for the view counts. That's what we're about. Silky Swag's asking for the World of Warcraft stream. We will see. Definitely not off the table. But you see the beauty of the slower version of the Rush Warrior deck, which is what this is. We have Ysera, so our Watley still draws a dragon, even if we already drew the Alexstrasza. And now we got a full hand ready for this conditioning. Oh, I don't know what to call that, Silky Swag. It's not a pun, but this is the wordplay chat, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know where Pretzel is, Silky. I haven't heard from him in a couple days. I'm gonna have to send him a message after the stream's over. I was planning to invite him on sometime to play some Balloons Tower Defense, because I think that would make for some fun content. Heroic Buffalo, what's up, what's up? Glad you're here. So Heroic Buffalo is a very special member of chat. Not only for his very generous gifting in the previous stream. What is this? Yeah, balloons. Here's a 10-10. Not only for his very generous gifting in the previous stream, but also, if you check out my channel points, we have a 30-day challenge going on. Which, if we can hit our 30-day donation goal, we're gonna do a bonus stream series with Heroic Buffalo, where we play through the first act of Baldur's Gate 3, which is still in early access. It's gonna be very hype.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
Oh my god. Heroic Buffalo is solely sponsoring our emote goals. Thank you for the very generous 5 gifted, Buffalo. That is truly an incredible level of support. Well, I guess we gotta update our sub goal now. Heroic Buffalo, you wild. That is my only comment there. That is insane. Oh, Vaughn reappears. But yeah, so for those of you who want to see the Heroic Buffalo streams sometime in June, that bonus stream series at Channel Points reward is where you want to be. And since everyone in the chat is now subscribed to me,
You're in my school now.
you will get a bonus to your channel points as you accrue them. So much hype for that. So Troublemaker is another card that we get by playing the slower version of Rush Warrior. And this card is a house. This card is so good.
I wonder.
Why Not Vaughn asks, what happens if I save all mine before June? So we'll see. I don't know what the next big reward challenge is going to be, Vaughn, but if the bonus stream series isn't where you want to be, I do have a few of my own rewards that are a little bit higher priced. So we got they're Hearthstone themed, so I don't know how much you'll be into that, but we got you can choose my hero in Battlegrounds. No questions asked. I choose whichever you want to play for 3,000 points. And then we got, for 15,000 points, I'll get you on stream and we'll play a Tavern Brawl. We could maybe flex that to a different game. But certainly the idea is Tavern Brawl, which is a Hearthstone thing. But I'm open to suggestions, man. I want to get people on here. I want to get people chatting. That's definitely the whole point. Want to get everyone as much exposure as they can.
Now that's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
Hey, Art Cat, I know you've been saving up for that since the stream started. Vaughn asks, what if I save all my points and contribute to the challenge and fill it before June? Oh, gotcha, Vaughn. So, like, the challenge is going on for a month. You can see it's titled Bonus Stream Series. What that's going to be is we're going to get Heroic Buffalo, my sugar daddy, as he is also known. And he's going to come on the stream, and we're going to play through Baldur's Gate 3, which is in early access right now, but it's a game based on it's a RPG based on the rules of Dungeons and Dragons. So it's a really awesome game. I played it like within like the first month of it going into early access, but they've added a bunch of new content since then, and so we're gonna get Heroic Buffalo on stream and play through it with the new content. And that'll be bonus streams. That won't be replacing the Hearthstone content. That'll be in addition to the Hearthstone content. So you guys will get even more of me live. Okay, my opponent's on Weapon Rogue. That's interesting. Alright, so we're gonna stage dive. That's a great draw. Then we'll Parade Leader. Silky Spike says ew to Weapon Rogue. You not a fan, Silky? Oh, more of me. That's what you're ewing to. Yeesh. But yeah, we'll do like an extra stream or two every week with, you know, whatever we can work out with Heroic Buffalo as a busy guy. But we'll make it happen. Alright, so my opponent killed all my stuff. That is annoying. Sword Eater, great draw. That's all I have to say to you, Silky Swags. My opponent's deck is terrifying. I'm still not convinced that it's good, but it is terrifying. Okay, that's a great draw. I don't think it changes my play. I want to get just a... I don't know everything in my opponent's deck, though. They could have, they could have ways to remove my little minions. I still think it's right, though. Rogue doesn't really have a good way to deal with going wide. So we're just going to make a bunch of 1/1s. And then next turn we can play Rokara and ETC and just deal an obscene amount of damage to them and set up for lethal. And they should not be able to kill me in 2 turns. Okay, maybe they can kill me in 2 turns. Wow, this deck's terrifying. Cutting class. Cutting class. Prep. Poison. Oh my goodness. Alright, Silky Swags, if we lose this game, I'm blaming you. I'll have you know.
Give me that. Not what I want.
Okay. So if they hit both Wicked Stabs, I do just die. And there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. So we're just gonna Rokara and ETC. So we just did a ton of damage to them. Maybe I shouldn't have played the ETC. Maybe I should have just hero powered. Yeah, they just have the double Wicked Staff. That sucks. Wow.
Well played.
My opponent was the Leroy Jenkins. Now it's your fault? I don't think it is my fault. Realistically, they can still kill me through armor if I use my hero power there. I needed to draw a taunt minion. It still would have been better to hero power. I do agree with that. But I'm still blaming you. Wow, that was a quick cue. This is a different rogue. Interesting.
Victory or death.
So this is not a matchup for Watley. Hey, Silky Swag with the Leroy Jenkins redemption. We can Leroy some people later today, so people can have a full understanding of where the Leroy is from in Hearthstone. I want to play at least a bit more with this deck on stream, because this deck is sick. What am I? 29 and 8 with this deck. in all of those games are in Legend. My goal is to get enough points to play that at the beginning of all of my Hearthstone games. I don't know how feasible that is at 750 a pop, Silky. Maybe at the beginning of all of my streams? Nah, man, if you're saving those points, you gotta put them towards our bonus stream series goal. Get me online a little more. My opponent coins that. Well, that's terrifying. Okay.
These old bones just keep moving.
Why would they coin that out? They're gonna get one secret. There's more streams. No, then there'll be more streams that are not Hearthstone, and so you can get more channel points for the Hearthstone streams to play Leroy. Big brain plays. We're in it for the long con, Silky Swags.
Choose soon.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm really curious by my opponent just playing that. I'm going to do my best to punish them severely for it. They did have ambush. I'll make them decide, because if they want to pop this, I'm alright. Do I want to trade into that? I don't really think I want to trade into that. They actually went for it. Yeah, Artcat, you right. 1 month until I am back in Minnesota.
These old bones just keep moving.
Oasis ally. That is a pretty powerful secret opponent, I will admit it.
I'm looking for a few good
Into
mercenaries.
Kazakis, okay. They're definitely gonna get a 5 with this Kazakis. Okay, conditioning's an insane draw.
They cannot stop my work.
For a good time.
So this little Murlocs dealt my opponent 12 damage. That's a lot of damage. Ooh. Okay, so Claw Machine kills their... this thing. So that's gotta be what we take.
You fell right into my trap. Not a long time.
And I'm just pushing base damage. We're pretty ahead on tempo here. And so just, you know, we're trying to stay ahead on board and leverage our advantage. Alright, so Penlinger's annoying. because it means they're only going to have to trade at most one of their guys.
Wasn't me.
But I still have the War Maul in my hand as pseudo removal, and this Claw Machine is going to draw me something. Prize Plunderer. It's Playmaker. Okay, that's a good draw.
Don't let the door hit you.
I don't know about them playing this thing. That seems a little greedy to me.
Weapons for my master!
Wow. That was an insane draw, chat.
You aren't even ready for this.
Now we can just go off on him.
Here for a good time. 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 Not a long time.
My opponent made a pretty greedy play, I think, and then we punished them for it. Field contact's scary. However, my opponent is at 15, and they just spent a bunch of mana doing nothing. One Thief's not gonna save you. Okay, Brain Freeze keeps you alive. Hey, Big Knox back up in here. Love to see it. You know what, chat? Let's do an emote check. Let's do an emote check. How about my fine folks in chat show me their favorite emotes? Play comp for this? Yeah, so Big Show, I'm currently top 4,000, so this is my rank here on the North American servers. It's similar to most games, like there's bronze, silver, gold, plat, diamond, and then above that is legend, where legend you just get a numerical rank at that point. So, yes, I am I am good at this game. Alright, let's see what my opponent's secret is. Yeah, they're dead.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
Yeah, we're climbing though. I wasn't grinding on the ladder much. I think probably next month we might try to see if we can hit number 1. I don't know how realistic that is, but we'll gun for it certainly. But yeah. Yeah, this is a PC game, Big Show. You can get it on mobile too. Like you could play the game on mobile, but for streaming, obviously I play on PC. I don't ever play the game on mobile. So like this overlay I've got here, my deck tracker, is something that only exists on PC. So yeah, I play on PC pretty much exclusively. Alright, my opponent's playing a bad deck. Hopefully we can beat them. Okay, these all kind of suck. I'm gonna take Tent Trasher. But yeah, Big Show, it's just through Blizzard, so, same client they do Overwatch and World of Warcraft and Heroes of the Storm. They have like a, you know, obviously a bunch of games that they do, and so Hearthstone is just a card game that's based on World of Warcraft. Wow, that was an insane high roll by my opponent. I'm gonna coin this out.
You fight me, you get burned.
I need to kill that. So I can just tent trasher it? Yeah, that seems good. And then I am going to go face with my weapon here because I have another sword eater rolled up. Oh, my opponent has second Incanter's Flow. Okay, so if my opponent with second Incanter's Flow is really terrifying. I might regret making fun of my opponent's deck.
We hunger for vengeance.
Oh no, wait, is this just in their deck? No, okay. About to be really confused. Yeah, so here we get a Sword Eater. I unfortunately do need to kill that. And we'll get our draw. Rokara is a great draw. This is one of the single best cards in our deck. Because it generates instant value when you play it. And it's strong when you're behind and when you're ahead. So it's just really, really good. But hopefully next turn if my opponent plays a minion, we can set up the Rokara War Maul Challenger combo.
I will break your body.
Alright, them fireballing one of my minions is good for me. So if I Rokara War Maul, I need to hit it with a weapon first. Well, actually no, even then, this is only a 110. I can Parade Leader Bumper Car. And that lets me clear. And get a little bit of a board presence going. Yeah. I don't really like this play because I want to save my bumper cars. But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Good time. Not a long time.
Hey, that's all good, Devilish. Hope the end of the stream went well. Because I knew our times conflict a little bit, so I'm happy you're here now. We're climbing the Hearthstone ladder. At least attempting to. Ugh, that's annoying. And that is a high roll. Alright, chat, we're in trouble now. Dude. Oh, that sucks.
They cannot stop my work. They cannot stop my work.
So Mirror Entity's fine. This Blade Master's really bad. This War Maul's really bad.
Not a long time.
And I got Oasis Ally. Holy cow. Alright, we really need some help if we're going to win this game. best draw from here. We're down to 11. We're probably just dead, actually. Double Encounter Slow in the top half of their deck is pretty good. And then this. If this had just like been not a 7/8. And that's gonna come online next turn. And they're gonna get a weapon.
You're in my
Alright, let's see if they had Mirror Entity. We're dead.
You're in my school now.
I choose death.
Ripperoni, chat. They high rolled and we did not. But I'm happy we're playing the Go Big version of this deck now, because if we were playing the regular version, the more aggressive version, we just wouldn't have stood a chance at all there. We'll give this one a couple more runs, and then we'll start. We'll switch over to Classic and play some Leroy Jenkins. You guys can see how bad I am at playing Miracle Rogue. So against Priest, we'll take Bumper Car. So Priest is theoretically a good matchup for us, because we just have a bunch of individually powerful cards. Which is how you beat Priest.
You don't take the wands.
Second conditioning's a little awkward. That's my opponent's best play, that's good for us. Alex draws it really sucks. Okay. So I can double trade into this with the Riders, which feels pretty bad. I can play a Playmaker, which is just a big threat, so I'm going to need to do that. And then next turn we'll drop the Sword Eater. Wow, they seriously just... Alright, opponent. You do you, I guess.
These old bones just
You can't condemn me next turn.
Here for a good time. Here for a good time. Not a long time. Get it! Win it! I'm looking for a few good
Kazakhs, okay. My opponent has been really willing to take a ton of damage. Okay, Axe is a great draw. I don't really want to overextend into whatever it is they're doing.
Not a long time.
So we're just going to get them down really low, force them to use some resources to clear our board, and then we can start playing more stuff. Ha! That was unlucky for them. Ray's dead. Gets them back. Some combination of Kazakus, the Golem, and Wandmaker. Yeah, I think I'm double conditioning this turn. I just want to clock them. So like next turn, I'll play some combination of whatever we draw and Sword Eater. And then the turn after that, Ruffian. The turn after that, or Troublemaker into Alexstrasza, and hopefully that wins the game.
You don't pick the ones.
I'll take a crab. No. These are all kind of bad. We'll take Samuro. And a Sword Eater. Into Stage Dive. And yeah, I'll go ahead and run out the bumper card too. I just want to pressure them as much as I can. Yes, I did get another golem. Ooh, Apotheosis is unfortunate for me. That's going to gain them a ton of life.
You're in my school now.
So, yeah, I just trade this. Feels a little bad to give them all that health back, but the chance of, there's just nothing really we can do about it. The worst part about this play is it runs right into Hysteria. Yeah. Fortitude. Okay, well, they just gave me an easy Alexstrasza target.
You don't pick the ones.
Yeah,
And the cycle of
not
life
much to
is
think about there.
reborn anew.
And now I don't have another weapon, so I'm going to save my weapon charge. I have another death. Another raised dead. Man, their raised dead pool is
You don't
insane.
pick the ones.
Okay, so I can Parade Leader Samuro to clear those. Or I can Watley, which draws Sword Eater, Crab Rider, and Ysera. And then I can Parade Leader into Crab Rider. And that also clears. I like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed.
Or wait, do I not remember what this does? This draws Max. Does not draw a Crab Rider. That was a mistake. That's okay.
Bones just keep moving.
We can still clear these with our refunds.
Not a long time.
We do want to get rid of them so that they can't like value trade into our guys. Our cat, yeah. It is Ysera. So we don't have an easy way to clear this 5/5. But I definitely want to kill that Scorpion. And then I'll run out the Gennard.
Stop my work.
I think I'm going to hold the rest of this. Like, this Playmaker can still be pretty big burst with the ETC that's in our deck. And the Sword Eater plus my face allows us to trade into here, and maybe we can set up a Ysera turn next turn. I'm still new to Ysera being in the deck, so I'm not entirely sure what the correct play patterns are with it. Yeah, I have a light shower, which is a problem. So this turn I'm just going to play Ysera. I don't have anything better to do. It's going to draw me a bunch of cards. And I can put this light shower back into my opponent's hand. And I'm still going to... Or no, I'm going to get this weapon next turn. So I'll go face. Yeah, Ysera is always a great option, our cat.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
Weapon for my master.
Okay, so at this point, Awakens... I'd have to take 8. See what we get off a stage dive. Okay, yeah, I am gonna bite the bullet on that. And then Awakens. And play Emerald Drake Crab Rider. And we have the potential for a lot of damage next turn. Holy smite, sure. This card being a 4/9 is so obnoxious. Okay, so we definitely want Runethok. This would just straight up trade with that, which is honestly still pretty bad. So I think it's what we're doing. Hero power. Smite. Palm reading. Yeah, the card generation in the priest deck is insane.
The path is clear for the worthy.
Alright, another Runethok is good. I'm actually gonna Playmaker it. My opponent has played both Hysterias, so if they have another one, they double condemn.
Magic is not a toy.
Oh, that works too.
Not lose these.
So there's ETC. to get much better than it is already. They have 4 random cards from Made Scribe, now they have 3. So I'm just going to play this and that's it. I apologize for the blender noises, if you can hear those. Man crick? That's fine. Alright, well they're at least a little bit worried about my guy based on the plays they just made.
I'm game.
So I'm just going to send that face. I have no interest in trading it. And I can trade this War Maul straight up for the Man Crick. And then I will go ahead and run out the Crab Rider this turn. So Crab Rider with Nightmare is a little bit of a combo because he has Wind Fury. So this is actually plus 8 damage. So we still don't really, we're nowhere close to lethal, but we have a lot of damage worth of we have a lot of damage in play, which is very good. And it looks like my opponent is running on empty.
I'm game.
You're in my school now.
So we're pretty all in here.
You gonna cry?
It's only fitting if we can make it happen, Artcat. Condemn. Shadow Word Death. Okay. We actually have a shot based on my opponent's plays.
I'm game.
So next turn we have 11. And they're going to be at 14. There's no reason to play the Samuro.
The path is clear for the
Can I beat that? So Samuro Nightmare is... that only kills one of them. And then... I can't get through the other one without trading my minions, so
well
they got me.
what I choose death.
Oh man, that was a long game. All right, chat. Who else still in here? How's everyone doing tonight? We got a couple options for where we want to move in next with the stream. I think I'm done with Rush Warrior for tonight. If people are interested, we could get our Smork on and play some Face Hunter. My emote search tool will work, which it won't. Can I just type it? No. So we can play Face Hunter, try to get our Smork on. We can switch over to Classic if we want to hit some people with Leroy Jenkins Or we can jump into Battlegrounds. I'll see if I can find the emote, Art Cat. I'm just spelling it wrong. There it is. Alright, Art Cat's in for Leroy Jenkins. Oh, not casual. We'll play some classic. And I'll update the stream title too. And we'll get the Leroy ready to go. You guys are gonna hear that a lot if we're winning. If we're losing, you won't hear it.
Valir versus Liadrin.
My blade burns with holy fire. I make my own.
So the goal of this deck is to combo kill your opponent. My opponent's playing Paladin, which I believe is like a mid-range deck. Thalnos is just a good card, you pretty much always keep it. And then SI7 is really good tempo, so we'll keep that too. But the card that makes the deck tick is Gadget's and Auctioneer, which costs 5. So that's the card we really want to see. Coin Hero Power. Okay, so my opponent doesn't know what they're doing, which is fine. Alright, I'm gonna let myself rope here. I'm gonna BRB.
Ah, hello, challenger. So many options. Choose soon.
We barely even roped. Let's go. Hopefully our upstairs volume is a little quieter now. Okay, my opponent has ooze. That's something anyway. So this turn we can just backstab their guy. Yeah, SI7 in face.
This guy's toast.
Yeah, Leroy Jenkins is a card, Art Cat. You know, obviously originally it was a meme from World of Warcraft. But that meme took on a life of its own.
Hey, lights out.
And is now immortalized in Hearthstone as a card. A really broken card, too. Leroy Jenkins is one of the most powerful cards in the history of Hearthstone. Hammer of Wrath. Sure. Alright, conceal's good. Alright, I really need an auctioneer.
Nothing.
We are barely treading water right now. Who is also a mad lad? Vaughn! Vaughn is also the mad lad. Is that who you're going for, Artcat? How's it going, Vaughn? I'm glad you're still vibing in here. It's definitely been a little bit of a quiet stream tonight, but that's all good. That's all good. I'm not nearly as worried about the numbers. You know, I guess, like, I am worried about the numbers, but not in the same sense as stressing out about hidden affiliate. So we can prep SI7, eviscerate.
Nothing gets past.
I don't really like doing that. We're just kind of falling behind. Artcat was gonna say Phil Swift. Lol. Practicing some Warzone. I love it. I love it. How you feeling on the keyboard and mouse? I don't. Oh man, it just seems so tough to me playing a shooter with the keyboard and mouse like that. Props to you for making the transition. Alright, chat, we're doing a whole lot of nothing over here.
Hey, lights out.
I'm gonna put this back in my opponent's hand. Like, we can tread water for another few turns. Like, my opponent's not generating that big of a clock, but it's going to be tough to win without... If we can just hit Auctioneer, I think we have a really good chance to win this game. But that is the most important card in the deck, so that makes sense. But we still have a lot of non-auctioneer cards in our hand. I think my mulligan decision was wrong. I'm still new to this deck, relatively speaking. I know my stream title says I'm a Hearthstone boomer, but I was not playing this deck back when I was learning the game. So we got a way to go. We got a ways to go. Peacekeeper, Shield Master. Oh, the Shield Master is problematic. Taunts are a big deal for this deck. Okay, so back to step's good. I can't really just afford to attack into that. Yeah, we're just doing nothing this turn, which feels terrible. I really need to hit Auctioneer. But lesson learned, don't keep any cards unless you have Auctioneer. Because we are losing to a bad Paladin deck right now. Another Shadow Step, seriously game? Alright, take two. Take two.
I give up.
We will Leroy Jenkins some people tonight, I promise. Yeah, this deck's very fun. It's just, it definitely has a high skill cap. And I am nowhere near that skill cap.
None can outlast me.
I make my own.
Alright, so now we have Auctioneers. So I feel much better about this game already. I'm only going to keep one. Because I want some early game stuff too. But Warrior's a tough matchup because they can gain armor. But we still should be able to do alright against them.
Armor made to fit.
Yeah, like Armor Smith is just a pretty good card. Okay. So we can deadly poison, coin.
This guy's toast.
Do you know Disguised Toast, Artcat? Is that a YouTuber you're familiar with?
Armor made to fit.
I guess that question goes to anyone in chat, because Disguised Toast got his name from this Hearthstone card. He used to be a Hearthstone streamer prior to his Among Us days.
Hey, lights out.
Nothing gets past me.
For real, for real. Next time I play one of these, listen to the voice line and it says, "Ha, this guy's toast." Which, you know, very,
Lights out.
probably sounds very familiar. Sure, I'll play an Azure Drake. I'm gonna get brawled, but that's fine.
Take heart, young one. The Earth Mother is
Oh, I'm not getting brawled. And I drew the best card possible. Get that out of here.
of course.
Hey, lights out.
Nothing gets
So now I feel really good about where we're at, because I've still got a handful of cards, I'm ahead on board, and my opponent is not covered in armor. And their best play is Gorehowl. Okay. Ooh, Shadow Step's a great draw. So now what we can do, face,
Lights out.
Auctioneer, prep, eviscerate their face, eviscerate their face, Shadow Step the Auctioneer.
Nothing gets past me.
So that's why the deck's called Miracle Road, is because you can just draw so many cards in one turn and like kill your opponent out of nowhere. And you know, as they say, that's a lot of damage. So now the best draw on the deck is Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins will kill our opponent.
Now that's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
There you go, Artcat.
Nothing
Oh, they're
gets
dead.
past me.
Let's go. Or wait, they're not dead. I can't count. We can't count on this stream. But I did realize it before it was too late.
That belongs in a museum.
That belongs in a museum. Look, it's Indiana Jones. Yeah, now my opponent is super duper duper dead. So we just prep. I want to see if I can find the Leroy. Gold blood. Oh, I gave up. Never mind. We got him. And one more win should get us to level 50 with Rogue, so we'll play one more. See if we can't get the Leroy plays that we dream of.
Lyra versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
I make my own.
A lot of warriors. So there's Leroy, our cat. He charges in and then gives your opponent 2 1/1s to kill him with. We're full mulliganing for Gadgets and Auctioneer though. Hey Panda Gaming, thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you're here. Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday evening. We're doing our best to kill people with Leroy Jenkins right now. We did win the previous game, but no luck on the Leroy Jenkins part.
Nothing gets past me.
Oh, my opponent's getting a lot of armor. Armor is really hard for this deck to deal with.
Nothing gets
Especially when my draw is like this.
Armor made to fit.
Alright, there's the armor smith.
Made
2 armor smiths. That's terrifying. We need to kill those. We can deadly poison. Eviscerate.
nothing
this.
gets past me.
The next turn we got Blade Flurry. Oh my goodness, my opponent has 45 life. This is going to be a tough game, chat. Fair warning. Yeah, I can't even play that. So this is where my follower notification comes from. Is
Nothing
Edwin Van
gets
Cleef.
past me.
But we'll play him at a different time. Alright, Azure Drake and Azure Drake is something.
For the war chief!
Yeah, there's Fort Prone. Okay. Alright, Conceal's interesting. We might set up to make a really, really big Edwin Van Cleef next turn. And then play Conceal to prevent him from being killed.
Back to work!
Pain, speak to me.
But now my opponent played a minion. Alright, we're still gonna go for it, chat. Or are we? I don't know. It's not really a winning play. I guess it could be.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
I'm gonna save 1 Shadow Step, so we'll coin Hero Power.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Conceal. That's cute. I don't know if it's good. In fact, I'm pretty confident it's not good, but
Back to work!
I feel like we had to try something there.
Let the pain speak to me.
So you're gonna whirlwind. Sheesh. Alright, well, we're just gonna draw my opponent all the cards.
Nothing gets past me.
Lapdogs, all of you.
They shouldn't have a way to gain enough armor to kill this guy, but they can just execute, yeah. So realistically, from here we're dead. We still have a lot of burst, but probably not enough to matter.
Nothing gets past me.
Armageddon is interesting. Man, we just can't hit these auctioneers. And now we are 7, 11, 14, 1 point off of just being dead on board. We don't have any draw. Yeah.
I shiver.
Man, that sucks.
Astonishing.
Alright, chat. One more. We're not losing. We're not ending the stream on an L. Well, we might end the stream on an L, but we're gonna get one more game in, and then I'll probably call it a night. It's been pretty quiet tonight, so we'll see. But for those of you in here, one question: how's everyone feel about a bonus stream tomorrow night? It's a maybe. Don't count on it, but I might try to like play some Kingdom Hearts tomorrow night, or get Pretzel in here and play some balloons with Pretzel.
Valir versus Arthas. For Lordaeron.
I make my own.
Our cat's in. That's hype. So I do think Fan is good against Paladin. And we hit the Auctioneer, finally. Yo!
Hail and well met.
Thanks for dropping in, my guy. We'll see. We'll see for sure. And so I gotta ask now that you're in here. It's something I've been wondering. If I'm saying your name out loud, is it Camilo Taz or is it Camillo? Like, is there a hint of Spanish influence there?
We hunger for vengeance.
Sword of Justice? That's okay. That's a new one. Pretzel, the first one, Camilo Taz. Okay. Sick. Pretzel, you're alive. I'm happy you're here, Pretzel. How's it going? Yeah, check out the emotes. They're so good. And there are 3 of them. Well, there are 4 of them, but you only have 3 of them for right now. Just got back from a game night. Oh, man. How was the game night, Pretzel? Consecration on my Blood Mage Thermos. Deal.
Nothing gets past me.
And also, Pretzel, I don't know how much of the smack talk you missed, but I'm pitching to you Played some of Cyanide and Happiness, Apples to Apples style game, and then some Betrayal with 2 coworkers at one time. Oh, that sounds awesome. Okay, my opponent's doing something over there. I'm at 10 cards in hand. I would pick to 2 after I take this turn, Pretzel, because this is going to be complicated. Oh, right, this is buffed prep. Well, shoot. Let's eviscerate that. There's the conceal. Let's go. Okay, so Pretzel. Bonus stream tomorrow. Bloons Tower Defense. You and me.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Okay, my opponent is applying a lot of pressure. Put that back in your hand. You want it, but don't know if you can swing it.
This guy's toast.
Time to pay.
Do I want to deadly poison? Trade. Getting my car fixed at 5, climbing from 7 to 9-ish.
Nothing gets past me.
Well, you know we don't start until 9, usually. So. Man, they had a way to kill my auctioneer. That's a bummer. Nine to 10, 15 or so. Yeah, well, let's be in touch tomorrow, and we'll see if we can't make it happen. Okay, so I definitely like Azure Drake here. Because then I can prep Fan of Knives.
Hey, lights out.
Bump this. Eviscerate face. And so I have Cold Blood now. And I still have both Shadow Steps and Leroy in my deck. So we're looking good here, chat. Divine Favor. Oh, so okay, so this is a real deck. I've just never seen it before.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so we'll Azure Drake, draw another card. Backstab.
The Brotherhood shall
And
not
win.
pay. The Brotherhood shall not pay.
Follow the rules.
Okay, do I have lethal? If I hero power, deadly poison, that's 3. I have 5 on board, which is 8. And then double cold blood is 8 more. We didn't get Leroy one time in all of our games today, which was the whole point of playing this. Yeah, Pretzel, I'm glad to see you stop by and see these emotes in action. Yeah, I'm happy you're here. We'll be closing down the stream soon anyway, so glad you could catch the end of it.
What sharpened? Your wits or your brains?
Got him. There you go, chat. That was Miracle Rogue sans Leroy Jenkins. I'll put some more classic decks together, and we'll play some more classic Hearthstone on stream. I think it's a lot of fun. And there's like a lot of decks to explore other than Miracle Rogue. This is just one that is near and dear to my heart because it's really cool. But yeah, it's almost 9 here. We started a little early tonight, and view count's kind of been a little low. It's been a lull stream, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks everyone for coming to hang out with me. And I will see you all probably tomorrow night. But if not tomorrow, definitely Saturday. So go ahead and look forward to that. And without further ado, until next time.